Good morning, sports fans. Today I want to talk about the hero's journey. What is it? How do you know if you're on it? And what do you do next? This came up recently in a consultation with a client who, bizarrely enough, kind of wanted me to do a lobotomy on them because they were frustrated with themselves. They had been in their current position about 10 or 12 years. They'd risen to quite a bit of responsibility and success. And yet there was this nagging little voice and desire that said, we want to quit this job, we want to move, we want to do something kind of bigger and different with our lives. And basically, they wanted me to shut this voice up so they could just be comfortable and happy with where they were and not have to deal with this inner push. And I said, well, what you're describing is the hero's journey. That this inner prompting, this idea that won't go away, is your soul's call. Your soul saying, this is not what we've come here to do. And at the same time, part of them kind of wanted to go down that road, but they were really scared. It was like, can I trust this? How do I know this is a real desire? What if I fail? I've tried to make certain changes in my life in the past, and even with all the effort, it didn't work out. And again, this is all classic hero's journey stuff. And the hero's journey is a pattern that's shown up in myth and story all over the world. And the first part of the hero's journey is the calling, is the prompting, is a reminder that something else is possible. I want to go here, or I'm even being forced to go here. You're called. And classically, the first response to it is refusal. It's no, I don't want to. I'm not going to, and you can't make me. And the call gets louder and louder. I mean, my meditation teacher used to ask me on a fairly constant basis, Andrew, how loud does it have to get? And, this is where a lot of people who've gone through life-changing events will look back and say, my cancer, my accident, that crisis was the best thing that ever happened to me because it woke me up. So there is the call, and then there is surrendering to the call. It's sort of like, okay, I can't resist this anymore. And ironically, it's when you surrender that the teacher, the helper, the fairy godmother, the wise wizard appears and guides you on the journey. And then when you take that journey, there's no guarantee that you're going to succeed. And this is what I've been having to explain to them is, anybody who says, follow me and it'll all work out, magic wand, wave it. That's, the reason it's a quest is that it's a quest. It's part of your soul's journey. Now, when you go with an experienced guide and somebody who's been down the road before, the chances of success are much, much greater. And I also know from my own experience that when you do step into or step onto your path and you ask for help, it's extraordinary the amount of resources and power and wisdom that comes rushing in to help you. And in a very profound sense, your success, your outcome is guaranteed, but it's not necessarily going to take the form that you expect, and that's why it's kind of a mystery. So what's the point of all this? If you have this persistent nagging voice calling you to do something, you can try to ignore it, but it will keep coming back because this is the cry of your soul. So what you need to do is respond to it, step into it, find a trusted guide, find somebody who can help you explore and move in that direction, because when you step in that direction, when you step out, the road does rise up to meet you. It will be an adventure. It will be full of surprises, but it is the call of your soul, and it needs to be responded to. And when you do, marvelous and magical things happen. So if you're being called, answer the call. Take care. Bye.